distracts me from everything and it's super fun. But it can also be really challenging because it pushes me to be the best that I can. And I constantly have like other people I can look up to here at NSYNC, and that's why I love dancing at NSYNC. And we're also like a giant family, which I love, and kind of like support each other and just like have fun with it also while getting better.
I like about dance, like just performing. I think it's really fun just being able to like be in front of people and like just perform. I think that's like my favorite part about doing dance. I'd say it's just like a really positive environment. Like I've like seen other studios and they're like they have a good environment. Just like you like know it's a good environment. Like when you walk in here, it's like positive and happy. Like you just like know that.
I really love how NSYNC has become really a family for me. I love that it's, even though we're split into companies and stuff, we have really good bonds and we get to mix a lot. And everyone's just so nice and really happy here.
For me, the hardest part about COVID was like trying not to like go crazy in like my house. I don't know, just like not seeing people made me kind of like sad. It was just kind of hard to like do things like school and dance when I was just at home all the time. Dancing, I would say, was kind of challenging because being in such a tight space in my living room, like dancing, like almost kicking a wall or a couch was kind of difficult, but I think that it was the best we could do for what we had.
I think the hardest thing for COVID was probably the isolation, because we were so like apart from everything. Trying to dance through COVID, that was really interesting because I was probably on Zoom the longest. I made it work on Zoom, like I adapted, pretty much turned my entire kitchen into a dance studio. But coming back, it was great to finally like, I don't know, move around more because I had more room to like kind of grow.
Dancing makes me happy and I just enjoy going through all the movements. One of the hardest things during COVID for me was just trying to stay active with dance while just having to be at home. Dancing through COVID was difficult. I didn't really know how much I was improving in general because I wasn't here being critiqued. So then when I transitioned back, it felt like a lot more pressure on me, but it was still good because then I knew how I was actually doing.
The hardest thing about COVID for me was not knowing. Also, I think losing a lot of kids was difficult. I think that also wore emotionally on me. And then not seeing the kids in person, like just doing it on Zoom, being at my home. Like I love coming in class and then like making jokes with the kids and be like, laughing, but you really couldn't do that over Zoom. And I'm pretty sure they were going through emotional things as well, like not seeing their friends. So the interactions also in Zoom on their end was like really difficult. So I would say that was the whole Zoom sadness thing was probably the hardest part.
During COVID, I think dance kind of gave me something to do because you sort of sat around all day and didn't do anything. And then I think it just kept me active and like fit during a time where we ate a lot. I think probably my family because I didn't hang out with them a lot before COVID. And then they started making me come downstairs and do puzzles and stuff. So I think I started to appreciate them because it's better than sitting in your room by yourself and not doing anything. So yeah.
Dancing, it was pretty hard because I would go on the internet and see a bunch of people dancing and wishing I could be on stage and doing that, but just being cooped up in one room trying to make sure I can do the motions correctly without having a very specific teacher just kind of tell me what I'm doing wrong. I would say I am very thankful that I got a lot of me time because I got to learn a lot about myself without having without thinking what others were thinking of me. So I got to learn more about myself and be like, hey, this is me. I'm not this person. This is who I am, and I kind of enjoyed that.